So, what about that third Trump term? Will it happen? Does he want to? Does he know someone to get that done? Is it too early to think about a fourth and a fifth? Can I have one too? This is Dave's Daily Dose on Brooklyn Road Radio. I'm David Allen Punt. The serious lefties and serious members of the loony lefty mainstream Democrat media have talked about the third, fourth, and fifth terms since the trip down the escalator. Something he said to Obama late in the second term tightened the jaws of the sainted one, the light bringer. And suddenly in 2014, Trump went from a Democrat, much loved, much revered, much admired rich guy with a TV show to sincerely detested and hated by everyone except loyal followers. Interestingly enough, the number of loyal followers has now grown to be larger, to a larger crowd than those suffering from Trump derangement syndrome. But just because the loony crowd is in the minority doesn't mean they won't eagerly grasp at the tiniest utterance to whip up into a major typhoon status to make Trump look bad. When talk of the third term first came up in recent history this year, it was during a discussion with a gal who's trying to make a name for herself among the loony lefties. Kirsten Welker, Chucky Todd's replacement at NBC's Meet the Press. When Welker asked Trump over the weekend if he'd like to run for a third term, he answered, "I like working." Oh, that's it, the smoking gun. The world of the left leaped from their seats with glee, danced around the room, and in a chorus of glee sang, "We've got him! We've got him!" Let's run that tape back a second. She said, "Do you want a third term?" And he said, "I like working." At what? Real estate? A golf pro? Go back to law school? I like to work too, and nobody's accusing me of wanting to be president. Although a small group of close personal friends were saddened when I didn't throw my hat in the ring for a Minnesota State Senate seat. What could go wrong, they moaned. You've only lost the last 4 elections. Well, okay, it's the only 4 you were ever in that you lost, but they insisted this might be your time. Sorry, I like working too much. When NBC's talking head Welker asked Trump to clarify, Donnie J said, "I'm not joking, and it's far too early to think about it." And again, the crowd of TDS suffering never-Trumpers, anti-Trumpers, hating Trumpers danced with glee, once again raising their arms and legs and screaming, "We've got him! We've got him!" Perhaps the Trump haters would consider 1 or 2 of the current problems we as a nation are wrestling with. Real problems that need real solutions. Venezuelan gang members and a trillion-dollar debt are just a couple. And there's that bubbling under explosive economy we're going to have to learn to deal with as well. Too much prosperity, man. Too much prosperity.